Hbar holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Thank you for all your support, bringing you guys daily analysis updates. You guys are amazing. Continue supporting, and I will bring you guys these updates. But as we are going into Tuesday morning, you're actually seeing the broader market see a retracement right now. We're going to obviously get into details as to what's really happening across the board. If you're looking across the market, as I stated, we are seeing a little bit of a minor pullback for the broader market. Hbar down about 2.2% on the daily time frame. If you're looking at the last 1 hour, though, we are seeing some green across the board. So hopefully this momentum carries on. But remember, FOMC meeting is not today. Today is, of course, July 29th. The rate cut decision is going to be on Wednesday. So, of course, as I've stated to you guys before over the last few days, do expect some volatility, leading up to the day of. So, I think we're already starting to see the hints of that really occurring right now. But looking at Hbar's price, 27.6 cents, down about 3.2% in USD and Bitcoin comparative. Valuation 11.7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $500,000. Sorry, not $500,000, $500 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So today I actually want to start off with the Bitcoin dominance index first. We're going to start off with that first and really see what we're looking at. So if you're looking at the dominance index here, you can see this for yourself. We're actually starting to see volatility within Bitcoin's price, because just yesterday, we did see the $119,760 retested. Of course, we got rejected at that range, made our way down to the likes of $117,400, and you guys can see, Bitcoin price pretty much has picked up once again, almost coming back up to the $119,000. So as far as Bitcoin is concerned, it's looking amazing, and I'm sure a lot of people are, confused at the fact that you're seeing the broader market see a retracement on the 24-hour scale. That is still due to this retracement that we did see. But what has happened is that the dominance also picked up since last night. That's something we don't want to be obviously neglecting here, because you could see this for yourself. Dominance came down to the likes of 60.7%, and we never really managed to retest our July levels low, which were around the 60.47%. But you could see, we did see quite a sharp move towards the upside, and that is pretty much the leading reason why you're actually seeing a retracement for altcoins, because Bitcoin is pretty much on the verge of yet again retesting yesterday's levels, which was around 119,700. So this is due to volatility, in my opinion. Obviously, in the longs and the shorts that are piling up. Obviously, the market maker's main goal is to shake out these longs and shorts. So this is why you want to stay away from leverage trading platforms. But as I stated, whether we do see a rate cut or not, which a lot of analysts are projecting there's not going to be a rate cut on Wednesday, I still think that the market is going to pretty much balance itself out the day of the meeting. But before leading into that, might see some sideways movement, which we're already starting to see happen. But as far as Hbar's price is concerned, let's take a look at what happened. So Hbar's price right now is not in the 0.50 fib zone. We did retest the key support line at the 27 cents. You can't make this up. We retested right at the neckline and have seen a bounce since then, as you can see for yourself. We're still in the 61.8. We're still above the key support line at 27 cents. This is what you want to see happening, and a lot of people might already be forgetting that we set a new monthly high just 2 days back. Yes, it's always good to see price just going up and up and up, and you're just seeing gains being made left and right. But that's not how the market works, unfortunately. There will be times where the market does react to the broader market, and this is what we are seeing Hbar reacting to. But look at this beautiful retest right at the neckline, and have seen a bounce since then. And I am very optimistic that we do see Hbar's price reclaiming back into the 0.50 much quicker than a lot of people think. Reason why we did see this retracement is due to the fact that the dominance actually did pick up. That is a huge indicator, in my opinion, that we shouldn't be ignoring. But so far, so good. Like what I'm seeing here, we're still in this upward trend. We're still in the levels we want to be at. Like I said, as we know, we could be anticipating some volatility, which we're already starting to see happening. But I am still targeting new yearly highs, very soon. But like I said, the next 2 days could be a little bit of choppy levels, but so far so good. We're still above the 27 key support line, like what I'm seeing here. We'd love to be back in the point 50, but it is okay. It's totally okay with the way it is currently holding after having such a massive move. But let me know in the comments what your personal thoughts are. Thank you for your support. We'll see you later. Bring Crypto ZX and peace out.